Hi everybody, it's Mordecai from Queer Universe, and before I start today's video, today is the 15th of November, and that means it is my birthday. I'm currently 22, so if you see me reaching for a drink during this video, it looks like juice. It is juice, but it's mixed with vodka, because, I wanted a drink, and I had some at home, so, yeah. Anyway, a continuation of one of my previous videos about my mom uh, not gendering me when she sent me a birthday card. She did that again today. Like, she didn't gender me on my Facebook wall. I just recently added her to my new Facebook, and I was afraid, like, she would post, like, a paragraph long thing about me being her daughter or my dead name and using the wrong pronouns and stuff. But no, instead, all she posted was happy birthday to you. And, like, it doesn't seem like that much, but it's still a continuation of her trying to not gender me as a girl. Like, to remove my past identification as a girl and get to better terms with accepting me as her son. And I just love that this is like a continuation of her acceptance that's finally coming. And like, as I said before, I had given up hope that this wasn't going to happen, and now it is. And I'm celebrating every little milestone just because it's baby steps, but I appreciate it all the same, and just I love it. So I promise I'm not gonna get drunk on this video. um, so yeah. Anyway, the topic for this video is going to be about facial hair, well, facial hair and body hair. And like, I was seeing a lot of posts on my Facebook wall and timeline from trans people who I'm friends with or in trans groups that I'm a part of about people who are just now starting T, like they've been on T for a month or two. And I'm about to be a year on testosterone. And for me, I know, like, it doesn't really look like it, but I have a killer neck beard. And, like, I've had a few comments about, like, how, oh, doesn't that bother you? That's not, like, up here, even though, like, some of it is. And I'm just like, it's a beard all the same. And, like a cis guy, I have some patches, and I have mutton chops. But, even before I got on testosterone, it was a big deal to me, just because, like, like, of course, as someone who used to identify as a female or as a woman, people will tell you, oh, you're supposed to shave and not have body hair and not have, like, stray hairs that come in with puberty or scraggly eyebrows and stuff. I've always had really thick eyebrows. Like, my mom would always joke around, like, how, like, when I was a newborn, that, like, she wanted to go ahead and, like, shave my eyebrows. Or, like, when I was a baby. Not, like, right out of the womb. But, she, like, wanted to shave my eyebrows, or wax my eyebrows right then and there. And, like, it took years of convincing. And, like, I think the first time I had someone wax my eyebrows was I was 12. My mom works at a hair salon. Excuse me. So it was just a matter of who I wanted to do it, like, who I wanted to wax my eyebrows for the first time. And it wasn't my mom, I don't think. I chose someone else. But like, I was weirdly obsessed with getting my eyebrows waxed, because, like, I would feel them get really fuzzy, and I'm like, oh, be self-conscious and, like, want them to be waxed. And so, like, I'd do it every time I got my hair cut, which is usually like every 2-3 weeks, because I wanted it short like I have it now. Uh, Lately I'm just like, you know, guys' eyebrows are more unkempt, and who really cares? Like, I don't know, like the arch of the eyebrow, I guess, gets really like wayward, and like that's when I'll start to shave it. And I say shave it because like I'll use a razor and like carefully shave some of the fur. Like when I'm in the shower. Yeah. I was also really self-conscious about my eyebrows because like I remember my ex-friend who was also trans, like had my glasses off because he was popping the pimples on my face. And he was like, "Oh, you have a unibrow. You really need to do something about that." And like it was just a bit of fuzz. It wasn't like this whole area was dark on my glabella. And it really got to me. I'm like, why does it matter? For one. Two, you can't really ever see it because my glasses, you know, are right in front of that. And three, personally, like, I love being a hairy guy. I remember, like, I'm clumsy because, like, you know, I'm visually impaired, and, like, I've broken parts of my foot, my left foot, 3 times. I broke a toe, I broke the foot itself, like a bone in there, and then I broke my ankle. I remember being in the cast when I broke my ankle freshman year of college, and like when the doctor like, you know, sawed through it to take it off, and then eventually put another cast on it because it wasn't done healing. My mom was like making fun of how much leg hair was on there, and I'm like, well, one, can't really shave one leg and leave the other one hairy, and two, why does it matter? It's just hair. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. I never have been. Weirdly enough, when I first got, like, armpit hair, I was super, like, not obsessed, but, like, I was super amazed at, like, oh, I have more hair on my body. This is awesome. So, yeah. And then, like, before I got on T, I started growing this part of my face. It was just peach fuzz, but, like, it was something, and now it's actually a mustache. So, like, facial and body hair have really been a big part of me accepting myself. Like, even before I started identifying as a different gender and questioning it. Excuse me. Yeah. I just, like a lot of people, I don't get why people are so transfixed with the fact that, like, oh, different gender conforming or gender non-conforming people, depending on if they're in the binary or not, have facial and body hair. Like, yeah, we're mammals. Like, we are also animals. We're just a more evolved species of animal, and mammals have fur. Even though we don't really have fur, it's classified as hair, it's the same thing. It's no big deal. Like, you don't make a dog or a cat shave. Like, yeah, you cut their hair to, like, keep it from getting tangled or, like, too overgrown. But you're not gonna shave every inch of their fur off. It would just be unnatural. So yeah. And, like, people think, like, oh, dolphins are smooth and they're mammals. They have very fine hair. Like, they're not completely smooth. And I don't know how many have shaved. Like, every part that, like, people in society or by society standards tell you, oh, you have to shave, like, your legs, your genitals, your armpits. It takes a long ass time. And just, it's a pain. You're gonna get, like, razor burn. I get razor burn a lot just because, like, I don't know if it's like the razors I buy or something, but like I have to like scrub in like really hard, and like I'll forget that I'm doing that, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be painful for a bit. But I only ever really shave my armpits and nether regions, so other than that, it's just like I like how it makes me feel. It makes me feel gender euphoria, whether people get that or not. And like, body hair is not dirty either. And like, people think that, like I keep clean pretty much, and like, yeah, I sweat and stuff. Everyone else does. It's also a part of being a mammal. But, yeah. No, society's weird, and seeing like these posts that I was talking about on my timeline from like little newbies who are starting their journey on testosterone, it was just like, oh, I remember those days, and remember before I was on T, like I didn't have all this, and like I just had peach fuzz up here because that's all I could grow at the time. And like when I'm really nervous, like I'll fiddle with my mutton chops, or like there's this really long piece of facial hair, and like those two facial features have been there the longest on my transitional journey, and so I'm just like, they're more of a part of me, I guess, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Does that seem weird? I don't know. If you feel like similarly, or like get what I mean, or if there's something that seems odd to other people that like make you have gender euphoria, comment below. I would love to see what makes your transitional journey unique. Whether you're medically transitioning or you don't have dysphoria, just however you identify gender wise, I'd love to see like what makes you feel the most comfortable as yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my drink. I have quite a bit to go. I was just sipping of it during the video. But I really don't know how to mix drinks. I was just like, I layered the vodka and juice. And that probably wasn't the best idea, but it tastes alright. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my birthday, and I hope to see you all on Tuesday. I love you all. Stay safe. Bye.